So organizing for Black, Brown, and Here, I felt a bunch of different things. It was stressful. It was tiring. I felt anxious. It was like a lot having all those people trying to come at you or whatnot, and then being expected to go about your normal lives.
So the violence that Trump has incited is just a continuation of the violence that has always happened to black and brown people in this country. His threats with deportation, his threats with punching people in the face who were black and brown, Muslim, whatever, his threats of his candidacy leading to all these mass internment camps of black and brown people and Asian people. This is exactly the values upon which this country was founded. He has just put it in the limelight. He is bringing it back so that it can become stronger, and support from Emory students for these ideologies, for these policies. That just shows how much we matter to white people on campus, to Trump supporters on campus and in this country.
I think it stems all the way back from right before they go to college. For example, a roommate search. From my understanding of like my class roommate search for the guys, a lot of students who were of color could not find roommates, whereas like students who were white, and well, they were able to find their roommates pretty quickly.
We bring students of color to campus and then we tell them, play the game, right? So you either assimilate with the majority or you get called like a self-segregationist, whatever that means, because, at the end of the day, these students are just trying to survive.
The students of color experience a completely different version of the university than what they're sold. They're told that they'll come here and that they'll have support, but in reality what we've seen time and time again is that we have to support each other, and because the institution won't do it.
Something that I've noticed throughout college is like students of color are racialized by their white friends. They're not just another friend. They're, oh, he's my Latino friend. Oh, he's my black friend. Oh, he's my Asian friend. He's my Indian friend. And so there's like this different type of categorizing for friends from them. And so like this creates a problem because like they're always reduced to their race.
The idea was to have just a critical mass of black and brown bodies, of students of color, to sort of disrupt this idea that there aren't students of color that exist at Emory, or that they are only there to serve the needs of diversifying the campus, that they don't have other needs that need to be met.
And it also really helps bridge the gap between the Black and the Latino community at our school.
The Black and Latinx communities have had tension before, and that's because they have been made to feel as if they need to compete for resources, they need to compete for attention, they need to compete in order to get what they need for their own communities, instead of feeling that they were working on behalf of like the greater good, right? Because when we take care of our most marginalized, we take care of everyone, including the majority, right?
I think mostly there's just this sense of uncomfortableness amongst all of the white students. Just the ones who do want to help don't really know how to be involved, engaged, without really stepping on people's toes. And then you have those who completely disagree and don't understand why we're doing all of these things, why we're putting in all this extra effort beyond being just students, and why we care about chalkings, why we care about what people are saying. So.
I'm here at college, but I'm part of a community, whether it's just my family or like a greater community from where I'm from. And so I'm here as an ambassador to them and I'm working on behalf of them. And that encapsulates my entire existence here. So it's not just about going to school and being a student. If you get to go to school and just be a student and do those duties, then you're at the top. You are the most privileged. And these kids are working their butts off and they need the resources that they're entitled to. They need the things that they're promised.
I feel like a lot of good came out of it. We started a national conversation, whether people want to give us credit for it or not. Now I think we're over 10 schools that this conversation is going on at. It was really great to just see, again, Black and brown people coming together to fight and to be resistful against a common enemy. And
the experience of organizing was exciting. It was really nice. You know, you get like all these jitteries and you feel like some kind of like infant revolutionary and you're like, yeah, like I'm doing a thing. But then